welcome back to a brand new episode. Today we're going to finish off the last part of the farmland security. We managed to get the watchtowers done, and now we've got to finish it off.
Going to defend themselves, they'll need real defenses. I've got a few ideas.
We've already built it, don't worry about
I built watchtowers in the areas you recommended.
Nicely done. That'll give both the refugees and our farmers some warning next time trouble pays a visit.
that. Damn right.
Speak to the master and have weapons sent to your people at the crossroads.
Excellent. We're doing really well, guys. Now we just got to go and speak to Dennett to provide the horses for the Inquisition. So that should be it. So if we go and see him now, it should be done and dusted.
Those watchtowers will keep my farmers and your refugees a lot safer. I've sent supplies to the crossroads. You've held up your end of our bargain, Inquisition. You'll have my whole stable and good hands to go with it.
Will you join the Inquisition?
You sent your stable hands and your horses to the Inquisition. What about you?
Well, you've cleaned up the area, and I can't say I'm not tempted. Still, it feels wrong to abandon my land to go play horsemaster again.
Special. Oh, so Cassandra?
Are you Andrastian? This is a matter of faith. The Maker would want the best to join us.
I've heard some things about you lot. Can't say I'm not interested in what it all means. All right, Inquisition. I'll look to your horses myself. Never let it be said that Redcliffe gave less than the best. Just let me settle matters here and say goodbye to my wife. I'll meet you at Haven.
Oh, we'll see him. You'll see him again very, very soon. So yeah, so we got the horses and we got a master tenant with us as well. So that'll add a little bit of a boost to our horses. And we got an agent as well, which is just as lovely. So now that's done, we're going to head back to Haven and go and see the clerics and see if we can get some support. Thankful, but yeah, you know what politicians are like. They'd rather talk than do anything. Ah well. Our favorites are caused by weakness in the veil. Disrupting the rift mark will cause damage to nearby demons. Okay. Think I can get a chance to read that. Ah well. Let's just get it up. Come on, load up. Right. Head back here. Also, guys, we've pretty much done a lot of fetching quests in the Hinterlands, which you probably haven't seen. They were all just like little simple things. They won't actually affect the story, so do not worry if you've missed anything, because you haven't. The only thing I'm going to keep on my eye on is the story stuff. Oh, hang on. What's going on here?
What do dwarves do when magic gets out of control?
Hello.
All the Templars, just like the rest of you.
What are you up to?
There were so many questions surrounding Faria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Faria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
Do you have to kill him?
Wait. What are you doing? He betrayed us. He murdered my agent. And you'd kill him. Just like that. You find fault with my decision?
It isn't the answer. You'll make him freaking... You'll be worse than him.
We can't solve our problems with murder. And what would you suggest? Leave him be. Butler's betrayal put our agents in danger. I condemned one man to save dozens. I may not like what I do, but it must be done. I cannot afford the luxury of ideals at a time like this.
Ideals are pretty crucial, pretty much. You should know your way by that, Liliana.
Now is precisely the time for ideals.
Don't lose yourself.
I feel very strongly about this. Very well. I will think of another way to deal with this man. Apprehend Butler, but see that he lives. Now, if you're happy, I have more work to do.
Believe me, doing this has probably saved you, that's for sure. Tell you what, let's have a little speak with her. Let's see what she has to say.
Reports of fade rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them. You have to be that someone. No one else has any power over the rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition.
Why do you care about the mages?
Why do you want me to seek out the rebel mages? Why do you care? I've known mages. Some of them were better people than me. And yet I'm free and they're not. It's not right.
You know Hawk, after all. You're well connected, that's for sure.
You seem to know a great many people.
I have made friends, and on occasion enemies. It's unavoidable.
Okay, what about... Did you know Hawk? You definitely knew Hawk.
They say you spent some time in Lothering. Did you know the champion?
We spoke a few times. I seldom left the Chantry, and we never became more than casual acquaintances. I saw more of the Hawk twins. Bethany in particular. She would spend time in meditation at the Chantry, and she seemed to like my stories. The other one, the young man, he was a little surly. I did encounter the champion again later in Kirkwall. Those were terrible times.
They definitely were. Why were they terrible? Oh, we'll find out.
When the Chantry was destroyed?
No, that happened later. But even then, the news coming out of Kirkwall was disheartening. There were some in Val Royeaux who wanted the Divine to declare an exalted march on Kirkwall. Justina sent me there to see if that could be avoided, to gather evidence to calm those agitating for war. I guess it didn't matter in the end.
Well, you did meet the hero for Eldon and got to know her very, very well, didn't you? Yep. Lianana romanced my main hero for Eldon, a female elf.
You have a history with the warden who entered the Blight, don't you?
She's always in my thoughts. Even when we're far apart. My love is on a quest of her own. When the Inquisition has no further need of me, I will join her. For good this time. I have lost enough. I will not lose her as well.
Ah.
We can continue this conversation later.
You know where I am.
Bless her. Hang on, can we speak to more of her?
Did you need something?
I don't want to miss anything. Okay.
They called you the left hand of the Divine.
That they did. What of it?
Why start an Inquisition?
What is the point of an Inquisition?
Justinia would have started the Inquisition if the Divine Conclave failed to restore peace. She hoped that with enough support, we could challenge the very tenets of the Chantry. She wanted the Chantry to treat the mages fairly. But sometimes I wonder, why stop at mages? The Chantry has committed many injustices. If we're going to change it, why not change the whole thing? It's just a thought. None of this will be possible if we fail.
I'm sorry she died, though.
I'm sorry she didn't live to see the Inquisition.
So am I.
Well, there's always corruption, that's for sure. What is the left hand?
What exactly does the left hand of the Divine do?
A Divine always has enemies, and Justinia had more than most. I protected her. I watched, had an ear to every door. I identified threats, and I dealt with them.
Why so many enemies?
Why did Justinia have so many enemies?
There were many who felt she was unfit to be divine. She had a past, a worldly life. Unlike many, she wasn't given to the Chantry as a child. She chose it, and somehow that made her unworthy.
How?
And because they thought she was unworthy, they wished her harm.
Corruption at its best. It's a bit shady, that's for sure.
It sounds like you did some unscrupulous things as the left hand.
Perhaps, but wouldn't you do anything to protect what you love?
True. Very true. You do know Justinia.
I'd like to hear about Justinia. What was she like?
A friend. A mentor. Like me, she had secrets, made mistakes. It made her human. I think her followers responded to that.
Fair enough. How did you meet?
How did you and Justinia meet?
I met her a long time ago, before she became divine. Before she was Justinia. When I met her, she was Mother Dorothea. I was at my lowest. Broken, lost. And she saved me. No, wait. She hates it when I say that. I saved myself. She just showed me it was possible.
Well, we'll continue this later.
Talk more later.
Right, that's enough talking. Let's go and get to where we need to frickin' be. Because I said we were going to go there. We're delaying time here. Right, let's go.
Though you had granted them power over the
Oh,
very
Giselle.
place,
You're funny here.
Greetings,
though
Herald
they
of
sang
Andraste.
hymns of praise
How
and
fares your
lamentation,
quest to seal the
though
breach?
they could do anything,
Doing pretty well.
they
I'm doing
destroyed
everything within my power.
A task such as closing the breach is a heavy burden. I hope you do not carry it alone. We remember Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the chant of light alone. She had generals, advisors, even her husband for a time. Do everything within your power, but remember those who would help you.
I will.
I appreciate your insight, Mother Giselle.
Take it for whatever it is worth. You walk a difficult path, and there is little enough I can do to aid you. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
It should be fine. Can I help with anything?
Is there anything I can do to help you or your people?
My healers would benefit from more supplies. We have run short of even common goods with so many wounded. If you could deliver this list and the items on it to Quartermaster Thren, she could get us what we need. It may not seem like much, but it would enable my healers to save many lives.
Okay, fair enough.
Farewell, revered mother.
Make her go with you.
Right, let's get to this freaking place. We can do Thren later. Yeah, I don't think you're going to see any action in this episode, guys. We're just going to be talking. We're just going to be going to all the politics areas and get them all out of the way. Right, let's get to Ole. Oh, wait. Sorry, it's the last time. I want to check the updates.
Has Cassandra spoken to you
Quite,
about my
yes.
new recruits?
They are not your recruits, Commander. They're ours.
Got to put in your place, didn't you, mate? Okay, we can go yet.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion. And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Yeah.
Let's ask her.
This might actually help because she might be just chained as soon as she gets there.
I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any problems.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Yeah, it's probably the better way to do it that way. Right, let's get going. Let's see if we can cause some chaos. But yeah, like I said, guys, there's gonna be less action in this one, so sorry about that. But at least you're gonna see a lot of story development, and who knows, you might get a few surprises as well for anyone who hasn't seen this game yet. So let's get going. It's about time we go to a new city. This is pretty much like the Citadel of Dragon Age. So you can come here for weapons, armor, bits and pieces. So be sure to come in every now and then because you might get a few little side quests as well.
The city still mourns.
Hello. Yeah, they're still scared of us.
Just a guest seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Uh-oh.
Only one thing to do, then.
Gotta admit, guys, in the short amount of time we've done, we have made some great progress.
They wish to protect the people? From us? Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Oh, we can't interact with her? Okay. Right, let's get going, shall we? Alright, look at this place. So beautiful. It's like nothing, there's like no chaos will ever come here. But of course, behind all this glamour, there's also corruption. Right, let's go.
Templars will help.
Good people of Val Royeaux, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder
Here we go.
what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell.
Oh, for God.
They say this is a false prophet. No servant of anything beyond her selfish greed.
Don't be jealous. Come on. Let's speak peacefully, will you?
We came here in peace simply to talk, and this is what you do. I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late.
Oh boy, here we go.
The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Oh, backhand. Nice.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Well, that was interesting, wasn't it?
What's the meaning of this?
Her claim to authority is an insult, much like your own.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Oh boy. This guy looks nasty.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Oh, he's definitely power hungry. Templar, yeah, this is a good option.
Templars, one of your own commands the Inquisition's forces. Join us as he did.
A staunch and loyal member of the Order. So loyal, he abandoned them for a false herald.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
Oh, great.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royeaux is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Well, that went well, didn't it? Guess the Templars are no good to us.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
How long do you... Well, you must know him.
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
There must be some reason.
Do you think he can be reasoned with?
I hope so. If not him, there are surely others in the Order who don't feel as he does. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Oh no, we're not done yet. We're gonna literally go and mock this girl, because she was running her mouth.
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. Do you truly believe you are the Maker's chosen?
Why do you care?
Haven't you already made up your mind? Why ask me now?
Because, despite all my fears, what if it's true? What if I have erred? I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
I really like how she's just freaking saying that. Now her plan has turned on her.
You're obviously skeptical. What do you believe I am?
Our divine, Her Holiness is dead. I have seen evidence for everything, except what would comfort me.
That doesn't answer my question.
For you to be true, a great many things must be false. And if you are false, a great many things must have failed. There is chaos ahead, whatever your intentions.
Well, we've done more than you freaking have.
Where is the Lord Seeker taking the Templars?
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind. He could not have abandoned his intended role more completely.
There must be sense to what we can't see.
Must there? Rebellion seems popular in certain quarters, doesn't it, Seeker? Is crafting the Templars into a new power really any worse than declaring a rival to the Chantry itself?
What did you want him to do?
What were you hoping the Lord Seeker would do exactly?
Put aside his war against the mages and find common purpose against something much more dire. Obviously, he has other plans. With the knights vigilant slain at the Conclave, there is nothing more we can do.
Perhaps there is something we can do.
I'd like to believe that, Seeker. I truly would.
Huh.
I suppose we can expect renewed effort against the mages from him, and yet more chaos.
Okay. How are the people reacting?
How are people responding to all of this?
Despair. Fear. We mourn Her Holiness. The people look to the sky and wonder how long before terror comes for us all. There must be a way through this. Is it you? The Templars? The Maker's will? We abandoned our duties. We servants of the faith. Now we can only pray.
No, you better freaking pray. How many Templars rebelled?
How many Templars turned on the Chantry exactly?
They rebelled across Thedas. Some remained loyal, but not enough to call them the Order. The White Spire here in the capital was the largest garrison, but now it stands empty. Perhaps more shall flock to the Lord Seeker's banner now. How far has faith waned, I wonder?
Well, what will the Chantry do now then?
So what happens now? Will the Chantry continue to denounce me?
We have already done so. And what good has it done us?
None.
Now it falls on us to select a new divine, if we can. And leave the next step to her.
Provided such a selection is even possible.
I truly don't know. Any revered mother who could have followed Justinia died at the Conclave. What becomes of us, and your Inquisition, is in the Maker's hands now.
The Maker's not going to do anything unless we do something ourselves.
There's got to be a way to calm everything down and clean up this mess.
I hope against hope that may be the case.
Huh. Well, a lot of good you did.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
I freaking forgot about that. Friends of Red Jenny. Oh, yes. Alright.
I believe that
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not?
Yes.
I have an invitation for you.
Aha, so we're going to see a very interesting character.
Bullshit.
Language. Anyway, let's get going. Let's go and investigate what that thing was. I know exactly where to go. I'm not going to lie, guys. I really did I did get scared then because I literally forgot about that arrow. Sudden noises like that do creep me out. Ah, here we go.
Search the area.
I got it. Okay, we can use read. What's this? Oh, it's nothing. It's just logs. It's just logs. Right. Let's head to the other areas now and see what we can find. She'll probably be there for a while, but the Chantry has failed. You know, they were more focused on themselves They didn't care, and look what's happened. It backfired on them. Oh well, let's just focus on ourselves and get this done because no one else is doing it. Red handkerchief. Right. Let's see if there's anywhere else we can go. I think it's up here as well. I love that armor. Sick. Right. I really do love this place. I used to come here a lot when I used to play Dragon Age a lot. So, I think it's somewhere around here. Is there another one? Which two is it? Wait a minute. Okay, that's a bit... Black Emporium. Okay, I'm a little confused here, guys. Give me a sec. Search the upper map. Ah, right. Sorry, guys. That was my mistake. I know where to go. So, we got to go to the upper level. So, if we head up to this location here, there should be like a little fast travel point. And it should be up top.
Will it matter?
Oh, yes.
Right. Let's head to the upper level. There we go. Right. And there we go. Use the world map to travel to the meeting point. Okay. Okay, world map. Okay, red secluded courtyard. Let's do this. Let's see what this one has to offer.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Well, this has just got interesting.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
Oh, you got your own agendas, don't forget that.
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
I love how you think the Templars did it, but we don't even know what frickin' happened.
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
Huh. Well, will you help us?
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it with the Inquisition at least. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Well,
Come.
it's got interesting.
Let us return to Haven.
No, we're not going to Haven yet. We still got a lot to do in this area. We've got 2 locations we got to visit first before we go there. But yeah, told you to get eventful, didn't I? Anyway, let's just see what the next part has to give us. Okay. So we got to go see Red Jenny. It's going to be very interesting. I'll tell you one thing. I really do like the stories that come out of Inquisition. Oh, here we go. Nighttime. Action time.
It's the Inquisition.
Nice. Come on, lads. Let's go. Nice. Yeah, as you can see, I got a few new moves as well, so they can come in handy. Whoa!
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You can't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident.
Don't you have a name?
My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what.
What is that?
Oh, nice.
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what. Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Don't they always?
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're kind of plain, really. All that talk, and then you're just a person.
What do you expect of me?
It's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am Herald.
They say I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Okay.
Why didn't you take that weapon?
Because no breaches.
She literally just took their pants. That's pretty hilarious. At least they got no protection down there now. I love it. Nice. Oh, that was quick. Right. Oh, there you go.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
Well. Alright.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. It's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate.
Fair
so
enough.
Here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
So you're offering spies then?
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. If you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
Who exactly are your people?
So who are your Friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
Oh, it's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
Okay. Why ask if I glow?
Back there you wanted to know if I glowed. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead, yeah? I want to help this... whatever it is.
Inquisition. You know what? Yeah, we'll let her join. She's lovable.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Can't wait. It's going to be fun. Right, first of all, we're still going to keep Varric and this lot. There you go. Friends, what's this here? Too many breaches, that I can definitely sell them. So, I'll take that as a little bit of a payment. So, first thing now. Oh, we got to leave the waypoint. Okay. Red J needs bees. Operation available. Fair enough. Right, let's access the world map. And let's go to Vivian. Yeah, we're going straight there. Okay, that's good. Let's see what this one's about. So many good characters in such short time. I love it. Ooh, classy.
Lady Trevelyan of Ostwick, representing the Inquisition.
Damn right.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome.
At least we're being greeted, yeah?
So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
You know of me?
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
They exaggerated a bit.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition.
Uh-oh.
What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously.
Looks like we got trouble.
Everyone
He's got his
knows
sword.
It's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
I just want justice for the divine. You got that right. You know me. I'm noble. I'm Paragon.
That's not true. I'm just searching for Divine Justinia's killer.
Of course you are. I'm sure your army is out scouring the hills for her murderer as we speak. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
What charges are they? Oh.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests.
Oh, you're in trouble.
You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear?
You better pray.
My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
Do you know what? We're gonna let him go. I think he's learnt his lesson.
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it.
Yeah, you better run, boy.
I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you.
Ah, she is a lovely character.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
What about the Marquise?
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Well, okay.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Okay, okay.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
Okay. Do you support the circle?
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows. Magic will find neither on its own.
Guess you're right there. Do you support the chantry? What'd you get this?
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
Okay. Do you support the chantry?
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late divine Justinia V. The chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
Okay. Does the chantry suppose this?
You are aware that the chantry hasn't sanctioned this Inquisition.
The chantry is leaderless. They're in no position to officially sanction anything. Besides, my dear, if there is one virtue the Chant of Light teaches us, it is forgiveness. Once the Inquisition has sealed the breach, I'm sure the new divine will not care in the slightest about official permission.
I guess you're right there. What are loyal mages, though?
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
What assistance can you bring?
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
You know what? Yeah, we could have you. More the merrier.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
She is a lovely character, but you gotta be very careful around her. She can be sweet and all that, but she will get under you if you're not careful. She's not evil, but she has her own agendas and things. So, I think the best bet for us is to head back now to Haven and find out what we need to do next. So hopefully we'll be heading straight back. And then we'll go back to the war table, sort something out, and see what happens. It's been a very political episode today, I'll tell you that now. Let's just see what happens now when we get back to Haven. There we go. Right, let's head back and get into the war room and see what happens. Hopefully we'll get some more information, hopefully. Right. Yeah, I think we're going to leave it there then, guys, and then we'll figure out what to do next. Probably get around the camp in the next episode, just talk to some of the characters, and then we'll head back into the hinterlands and get some stuff done. We'll see how it goes, shall we? Anyway, let's get going. Hello, Josie.
We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in a city sent word ahead, of course.
Of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
Well, you know what they're like.
We had to do something, and now we have an opportunity.
Hey, there's always opportunities, you just never know.
Yes, and we have the opening we need to approach the Templars and the mages.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think
Could
the
do.
Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
You know what? I think we should find the Templars.
I think the Templars are worth investigating.
I agree. What could the Lord Seeker be up to?
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
You think it could be a trap?
You think the invitation could be some kind of trap?
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
Absolutely. Well, we got a work out for us, that's for sure.
There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
Okay, that is very suspicious for sure.
That does sound odd. I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
We just never know, do we? Ah, well. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you for today. We hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like, comment, of course, support the channel. I'll be back with another episode very, very soon. So until then, goodbye, and of course, stay absolutely amazing.